I'm back. I have my oatmeal. My mom left really early this morning. We had such a nice day yesterday, and it's just a lazy Sunday. I've just been resting, just doing my thing. Nothing crazy, to be honest. I am just gonna have breakfast, and I will try and share some things that are like clicking with manifesting. And although I did get on the scale just to see, because now it has been 1 week since I weighed myself, and I'm the same weight. How does that make any sense? I went from eating like one meal, if I'm lucky, a day, to 3 meals plus one shake every single day, and I didn't even gain a pound? That doesn't make sense. But I'm not going to use that to mess me up. We're going to keep going. So I am going to gain weight. I'm going to be healthy. I'm taking care of myself. I'm loving myself. And it's all good. Okay, so for my second meal, we have vegan chicken soup with rice and 2 bagels. Told you, always. Here she goes. Oh. She has to always walk when I start to film. But whatever. I don't think I'm gonna have dinner tonight. You guys, I did a lot of nothing today, which sometimes is good because sometimes you really just need a day to do nothing. And it's 10 o'clock at night and I don't want to cook dinner tonight. I think I'm gonna just do, again, 2 shakes. I'm trying not to make this a habit, but it is what it is. So that's the plan. So I will show you both shakes before I go to sleep. Because if I don't show you, I don't want to end up falling asleep and not drinking them both. Because then I'm not making progress towards my goal. Well, I wanted to talk a little bit about manifesting and in terms of accepting your desire is done. So I did it recently in one of my vlogs. I talked about my friend calling me out on being wishy-washy, that I kept going from this is happening, this is done, and then the next day, I need to go general. But the general was out of fear that I can't have that thing. And I want to say, really, since I started learning about manifesting, I've always known you need to just accept the desire is done. If you're doing a bunch of techniques and trying to get it by saying a million affirmations or scripting or really any technique, you're likely doing those techniques because you don't think you already have your desire. And I know you look and you don't see your desire here, but that's because you have it in your imagination. And then when you persist in that, it shows up. That is the cherry on the top. And I used to do so many techniques, which didn't work because I was doing them from a state of, I don't have this, I want to get it, so I need to do all these techniques and be perfect, and then I'm going to get the reward. And that's not how it works. You want to decide it is yours and then go live your life. Now, sometimes people have trouble deciding it is theirs. And I understand that too, because that's another thing that I've struggled with. So the techniques do help get you into the state. Well, actually, let me step back. I want to say you decide the desire is yours, but you want to make it natural that you already have it. And that's where techniques are helpful. So let's say, you know what, I'll just use love because I kind of am at a point where I don't really care if anyone watches these videos. And I mean, bear with me. I want people to watch my videos. I don't care if a guy watches the videos and then I scare them away, because at least the way that I perceive reality is there is only me. There is only me and my reflection. So if I have the belief that the right person would not care, that I am into manifesting and that I manifested love and that I like to teach and share and have a YouTube channel and all that, then that's what I will get. So we need to remove the self-judgment that by talking about love, I'm going to scare people away. All right, well, so what I was trying to say was the technique. So let's say I want to make it natural that I already have the love. So what I'll do is I'm not going to go do a million affirmations. I'm not going to say them all throughout the day because I don't feel anything from doing that. And the feeling of it being natural is what we want. So what I may do is I could just sit here and tell myself, I am loved, I am chosen, I have the most amazing partner in the world. We challenge each other, we make each other better. I feel supported. I feel like I can count on this person. His family loves me. He's always telling me I'm beautiful, and he's coming up with ways to surprise me. He's proud of me, and it's done. Because I know how reality works, where this is my reflection. So I have that love right now. I don't need to go prove my love, earn love from someone, go and find love. No, I already have the love. And if I can persist in that state, because by doing that, that makes me feel loved. That is how natural it could be. And that is talking myself or feeling myself into the state of already having love. And then, of course, the reflection is going to bring me love because it is reality is your self-express. So if I am being love and embodying love, love is going to come to me. And so you don't always have to, like, I'm not doing that technique all day long, which that technique was, you could say affirmations. You could make it even more simple and just decide, I am loved, I am chosen, I'm in the best relationship of my life, done, and it will come to you. The thing that you don't want to do is condition it by saying, well, he'll never choose me. He doesn't want a relationship. He's too far away. He doesn't want me because I have kids. I don't. But if you did, there's no such thing as a circumstance, and we don't want to condition. So it doesn't matter what your life looks like. If you persist in the state of love, it's going to come back to you. The same thing where I've thought, I don't have all the money in the world right now. I want to, would someone want to be with me if I don't feel like I really am as where I want to be? Yes, because let's look at it from another perspective. Let's say there's someone that I love and they're still building their life. I would still love them. Or with my body. To me, it's not the other person's body that even matters. It's their heart, their smile, their energy. If I think they're cute. If I really love someone, I don't care what size they are or if they gain weight or lose weight. So why would anyone care about that for me? They wouldn't. So in the past, I've had a hard time sticking to the decision that it's done, that I have the relationship, that I have the love. And I would distract myself by opening up TikTok or YouTube, or say, I'm just going to get up and make a cup of tea, or I'm just going to take a shower or make lunch, and then I will decide it's done. I have the relationship. But what I would do is I would go do whatever activity and then sit back down and distract myself again. Meanwhile, the entire time I could have just said, this is the relationship. I have the love now. It is done. And I know the reason I couldn't just accept it was done was because of fear that what if it doesn't work? Or what if I get disappointed? And the thing is, with manifesting, it needs to be a believe, then I'll see it. Not when I see it, I will believe it. Let me say that again. I believe it even if I can't see it. Not I will see it and then believe it. That's why it takes a leap of faith. And It's very similar in regards to religion, where people who pray to God, when you pray, you are believing God has taken care of it. You are not, at least my understanding is, you're not supposed to pray and then hope, because you're putting your faith in God to take care of it, or whatever it is that you're praying for. It's the same thing. It's just, instead of having your faith in an external God out there, you're putting your faith in you, and that you are the one that is creating, because you understand how reality works and that you are God. God is not separate from you. There is no power outside of you. We are all one. We are all connected. We are all awareness, consciousness. And most recently, because I have been taking to heart what my friend says about, like, you need to make a decision. You can't keep wavering. I've been proud of myself that whenever the desire comes up, like, I want a relationship, I want to get married, I want to have kids, what I do, instead of distracting myself, I say, I know how this works. I am loved. I am chosen. I have the relationship now. It is done. That's my husband. This is all working out. Now go back to work. Go relax. Go do whatever you're going to do. And that is being in the state of having your desire. And now it's very possible I will fall out of the state, because we go back to what we normally are. So maybe an hour later or 10 minutes later, I start to think, I haven't heard from him, or how do I get someone to like me, or do I need to go find someone else? Gotta knock that off. That is being wishy-washy. That's when I remind myself, no, I made the decision. I have love. I have a relationship. I'm going to experience it. I'm not going to let my mind dwell in all of those doubts, because that is who I was and that is how I got here. So if I want to get somewhere else, I have to change who I'm being, and I'm going to choose to be the version of me that is chosen and loved, and I'm going to persist in that even if it feels uncomfortable, and that is going to be reflected back to me, because it has to. That's all I got right now. I am just working on accepting my desire is done, and this year I'm going to have a relationship. I'm going to be loved and chosen. That's exciting. So I hope this helps, and I will check back in when I have my 2 shakes. All right, I'm back. Pixie's here. And I have my 2 shakes. This one is chai, and the other, they look the same, but this one's strawberry. So I'm going to drink both of those and then try to go to bed, so that way I can aim to have breakfast before I work tomorrow. That way I could have lunch at lunch, and then after work, even if I give myself an hour to 2 hours before I eat dinner, that would be at 7 o'clock, not 10 o'clock at night. So we're getting there, and thank you for hanging with me, especially for everyone that is watching my videos every day. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I'm gonna end the video here. If this is your first time on my channel and you're interested in manifesting or daily vlogs just about my life and my weight gain, self-love journey, please consider subscribing. If you'd like to leave a comment, you are welcome to. And if you would please give this video a thumbs up, which will encourage me to keep making videos. And that probably does help get more people to see my videos. So, all right, well, thank you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.